Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Welcome to KC is Raw YouTube channel. Gaming, hunting, and flea marketing. If you don't like and subscribe and share his channel everywhere, I will see you in your nightmare. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
What up, guys? This is Casey's Raw again. Today we're gonna review this console right here. If you say, well, it looks like a DVD player, you would be correct too. This is the GameWave. I think the GameWave Family System Entertainment. I think that's what it's called, or entertainment system. Sometimes some of the systems just comes with this, but mine came with this side piece that holds the controllers or remotes, and here your video game controller is a remote control. So yes, you can still use one of these 4 controllers or remotes that they give you. You have enough room to put 2 more in here. This is not attached. It looks like it's supposed to be attached because it has that wave look, but no, it's not attached. And this came out in 2005, and what's crazy, I think I opened this up live on stream that was brand new. Like, the system was like all wrapped up, all the remotes were all wrapped up, the batteries wasn't used, the game was all sealed, and it comes with 4 Degrees, the Arch of Trivia, Volume 1. That's what it's called, GameWave Family Entertainment System. There's the gameplay. The players 1 through 6 for age 12 and up. So let's go ahead, and before we do, I noticed the sticker for the GameWave is starting to come off. It's peeling off. It is almost 20 years old, so shouldn't be shocked. But what's crazy, those batteries that came with this still good, even though almost 20 years ago. We're, like I said, 2005, we're in the year 2024, so those batteries are almost 20 years old. So let's go ahead and play the 4 Degrees, the Art of Trivia on the GameWave. Before we start playing the game, the trivia game, this is the box. The box is kind of in not the best shape in the world, but I decided to put everything back in there. It says included. It does come with that, so I really do think I got this brand new, even though the box is not in the greatest shape. Shows Lock 5, click, 4 Degrees of Bible, Rewind 2005, the only entertainment center system designed to involve the entire family. That is not correct. Maybe, well, that's not true. Even the GameCube, the N64, you know, you can play up to 4 players. That even Xbox, the original Xbox, you can have 4 players. So I don't know why they said that. Games for up to 6 players designed to suit all ages skill level. Play puzzle, word, card, trivia games, plus movies. And has all what comes with the content. You see the Game Wave player and remote control dock. And 4 wireless remote controls with batteries. Include 8 AAA batteries. And then, yeah, the video game, the AV cable, and S video cable. Instruction manual, obviously. Getting people together has never been easier. And on this side, you have, 4 Degrees, Volume 2, Rewind, Zap 21, and Letter Zap. So you got a little damage right there. So, that's it. Figured, hey, you know what? I put it back together. So this is the Game Wave. So let's get going. This thing came in a big ass box. Right here. I had a scissors. Where the hell did I have? Oh, there it is. Oh. Maybe I have some video. I need to do some editing on my gameplay. But I'm thinking I could do tonight is do like this. Here it is. This is the Game Wave. What it is really a DVD player has 4 controllers and plays games. I got problems, man. I think this maybe came with that game. Like, that's what's in there. Yeah. I was seeing if they maybe put something else in there, but that looks like it. Let's see. You can play the Blackjack, Rewind, 4 Degrees. Trying to find what year this damn thing came out. Can't find a year on it. Let's look it up. Let's see if Wikipedia has this. There we go. There it is. The Game Wave Family Entertainment System. Oh, it came out in Canada. First released in Canada in 2005. It was released in the United States for $100. Let's see. Oh, it had 4 years lifespan. Look at that. It's considered in the 7th generation of consoles. The predecessor is none, and probably successor is none too. Was packaged by RCA and S. Oh, I thought you mean RCA, the company. It comes with pretty much remote controls. That's what it says right there. IR-based wireless controllers. It's a remote control. And that's what it is. See, that's the controllers right there. So, that's your game controllers right there with remote controls. And it looks like those are your games right here. You got 4 Degrees of Arch Trivia, the Bible edition, and Arch Trivia Volume 1 and 2, Click Gems, Letters App, Block 5, Rewind 2005, Rewind 2006, Sudoku, Veggie Tales, Veg Out Family Tournament, and Zap 21, and Quick Connect. So, that's the only games that came with this one, with this console. So, let's see if, don't remember what mine came with. So, I know it came with a game. Well, let's see. I can go. Actually, let me just open it instead of looking it up. Six can play at the same time. Oh, it comes with the 4 Degrees. And it's sealed! 4 Degrees, the Arch of Trivia. So it's players 1 through 6. So I can play with myself. Comes with batteries, actually, and cables. Let's open this bitch up. Oh yeah, this normally came with the player, came with the controller, too. Dude, this, I think this was never used. It's all wrapped up. Has a burning smell. Yeah, this thing hasn't been used. Look at that. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, they could have. I guess they could have put a piece of tape on it, but this might be brand new, man. Past this track. Yeah, I think we should do is go ahead and do a review on this, and only that, that's what it looks like. It's a DVD player. Expansion port. Has this weird curve body. Yeah, you know what? I think we should definitely do gameplay on this. Why not? So, that's pretty much it. get rid of that. I guess we can keep the styrofoam. This thing would sit by side the console. And yeah, this thing hasn't even opened. This is brand new, dude. I'm just curious. Let's go back to price charting. This is like brand spanking new. Like, everything was still wrapped up. The game's sealed. Let's check that out again. Present. Share screen. Why isn't... There it is. New only cost $53. So it's not like it was something crazy now. Let's see, let's put... Like, ooh, it went to $85 back in 2023. Then it dropped down just about $50. So, I was just curious. Alright, let's start playing the Game Wave. Play with my nifty controller. Or remote control. Starting game. Hopefully there's music or sound on this. Because right now nothing. Just a loading screen. Loading 4 degrees. The Arch of Trivia. At least you got somewhat of a loading bar right there. What? Oh, okay. Epic Games. Doesn't this look entertaining? Okay. Just me, the green controller. Oh. Oh, now you put your name in. Does that mean I just... Okay. Oh, you press A when you're done. It gives you... What?
His meticulously illustrated notebooks contained his ideas and studies. They were all written in mirror writing, from right to left. He purchased cadavers from grave robbers in order to dissect and illustrate the human physiology. His illustrations have given us the prototype for scissors, the submarine, the parachute, and the helicopter. Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code revolves around a conspiracy which is hinted at in Leonardo's Last Supper.
So it gives you more than one hint. I did choose A. Is that 100 or 150? Name this.
Technically, she was called the LZ-129, and her sister ship was the LZ-130. They were the two largest aircraft ever built. This giant aircraft was used for both military purposes and public transportation. She was intended to be filled with helium, but a U.S. military embargo forced the Germans to use highly flammable hydrogen as the lift gas. On May 6, 1937, she caught fire and was destroyed within a minute. Of the 97 people on board, miraculously 62 survived.
Isn't this entertaining? Quiz it. For the DVD player. I got that one right too. Let's go for 3. Science. 25.
He invented calculus and established the modern study of optics.
I have to aim at it.
He formulated laws explaining the forces of gravity and motion. According to legend, he developed his laws on gravity after he was hit on the head by an apple falling from this very tree. Among his many inventions and formulas is the Newtonian reflecting telescope, which used mirrors rather than lenses to reflect light.
Got that one right. Let's go for 4. I have to aim at it. I forgot. You can't just point it anywhere. You have to point it at the console.
Future American General George S. Patton finished 5th in this event at the 1912 Olympic Games in Stockholm. The modern version was created by Baron Pierre de Coubertin. His idea was to simulate the experience of a cavalry soldier who found himself behind enemy lines. The modern event consists of 5 activities: shooting, fencing, swimming, show jumping, and running. Competitors are understandably spent by the end of this event, since all 5 pursuits take place in one day.
Oh, I got
It's
that
considered the
wrong.
most grueling of all Olympic sports, and until 2000 was strictly a male Olympic event.
I got that wrong. Lifestyle.
He dropped out of medical school, dressed windows for a while, and then went to work for Italian designer Nino Cerruti.
I'm gonna
To finance his initial startup, he resorted to selling his VW. Just a few years later, he dressed the likes of Richard Gere in American Gigolo. Known as a control freak with a penchant for blue t-shirts, he reinvented the suit. His Emporio and AX labels soon followed. He's the only living designer to have been given the opportunity to stage an exhibition of his work at the Guggenheim Museum. He claims his design philosophy follows 3 golden rules: eliminate the superfluous, emphasize the comfortable, and acknowledge the elegance of the uncomplicated.
Look at that genius to the right of him. Oh, current. Getting negative points.
Located in India, this lavish temple of marble, silver, and gold was built as a tribute to the Hindu goddess Durga. Most intriguing are the 20,000 rats that call it home. These holy animals, called kabbas, are believed to hold the souls of wise men. Pilgrims to this Deshnoki temple believe eating food or drinking water that has been sampled by a rat is considered a supreme blessing. Reminiscent of a carny as much as a temple, tourists pay a nominal fee to take pictures, provided, of course, they're in bare feet.
What?
Theoretically, tourists and worshippers alike hope to have the
Got that
rats run
wrong.
across their feet. For good luck, of course.
Get. That's it. Play round. What? I had no clue. What? Let's go back to... Name this book.
Most of this book was written at Barn Hill, a farmhouse on the remote Scottish island of Jura. The novel begins. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13.
13.
It introduced such concepts as Big Brother, Thought Police, and Newspeak. Apple launched its Macintosh computer with the now famous TV commercial during the '84 Super Bowl.
I was 2 when that 1984. How would I know that? I was 2. 1984. Look at my score. I'm out of art. Let's go ahead and do history. Oh, nice. 25 points.
Julius and Ethel Rosenberg, accused of selling atomic secrets to the Soviets, were executed here on June 19, 1953. 10 years later in 1963, Old Sparky was permanently unplugged after the 614th prisoner died riding the Lightning. Situated by the Hudson River, this prison was visited by Jimmy Cagney and used as a backdrop for some of his movies. Babe Ruth and the New York Yankees played against the Sing Sing Orioles at the prison stadium. The Yanks won 15-3.
Sing.
Gangster movies such as The Big House, Castle on the Hudson, and 20,000 Years in Sing Sing made this prison a legend. In 2004, it still housed more than 2,000 prisoners.
And now, history.
It's one of the few males in the animal kingdom who can be absolutely sure of his paternity, because it's the male, and the male only, who gets pregnant and gives birth. It's a master of camouflage in all surroundings. Within seconds, it can change from gray or black to vivid yellow, purple, or orange. Its extraordinary looks have earned it a mythic stature that puts it in peril. Millions are harvested as a cure for male impotence. Forget Viagra. Fetching up to $550 per pound, traditional Chinese medicine claims this is the only horse to saddle and ride. A male potbelly seahorse, admiring his reflection in his aquarium tank.
Not content with dominating the basketball court, along with several cameo appearances, he made it to the big screen in Blue Chips, Kazam, and Steel. After a trip to Greece, he was asked if he visited the Parthenon and replied, "I can't really remember the names of the clubs we went to." In 2000, he was an All-Star, MVP of the All-Star Game, and the Finals MVP, but his career free throw average is below 50%. Listed at 325 pounds and 7'1", his name means Little Warrior. His nicknames are Superman, Diesel, the Big Aristotle, and Shaq. His career as a rap musician has been up and down, but he's devoted to hip-hop and continues to record.
Really? Yeah, I got that one right. What the heck?
Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah graduated from Sandhurst Royal Military Academy and returned home to ascend the throne in October 1967. He celebrated his 50th birthday on the island of Borneo by flying Michael Jackson to his 1,700-room palace for a concert. Sovereign immunity saved him from a $90 million lawsuit by former Miss USA, Shannon Marketic. She claimed she'd been falsely lured to Bandar. In addition to being Sultan, he is also the Prime Minister, Defense Minister, and Finance Minister. Due to brother Jeffrey's ostentatious spending, he is no longer the richest man in the world. On Forbes' 2004 list, he was only worth $14.8 billion.
doing good. Only geography. Geography.
Designed by Frederick Olmsted in 1857, his vision was nature first, second, and third, architecture after a while. It has playgrounds, roads, a reservoir lake, 2 ice skating rinks, and its very own zoo.
I like that.
It's home to the Strawberry Fields Memorial, a garden and mosaic dedicated to the memory of John Lennon. A cultural center, it hosts plays, orchestras, and a host of free concerts.
Dang it. I did horrible. Current tonight. Let's see if they change it.
Once a Newcastle teacher and bricklayer, he is now so wealthy that his accountant was able to embezzle several $1 million before being caught. A deodorant company once asked for permission to use one of the Police's songs. He refused. The song, Don't Stand So Close to Me. A devotee of yoga and tantric sex, he was widely quoted as being able to make love for up to 8 hours at a time. An often worn yellow and black striped sweater gave him his name.
Oh, dang it.
Sting was named a commander of the British Empire. The Queen asked him if he was a force in the music business. I'm hanging on by my fingertips, ma'am, was his reply.
He has some yellow teeth, too. Look at that. Nice. Already starting it off.
He was an advocate of aestheticism, saying, I made art a philosophy and philosophy an art. His unmanly pursuits got him dunked in a river, got his rooms trashed, and generally made him unpopular at Oxford University. His Picture of Dorian Gray and The Importance of Being Earnest are his best-known works. Wildly witty, he once said, wickedness is a myth invented by good people to account for the curious attractiveness of others. His wit and style have made him one of the best-loved writers of the Victorian age. A character in An Ideal Husband says, to love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance.
Film buffs claim you should look for him as an extra in the 1946 box office hit Holiday in Mexico. When a white dove landed on his shoulder during his initial speech to the nation, many in the crowd saw it as a divine sign. CIA plots to kill him involved poisoned cigars, exploding conch shells, and a scuba diving suit laced with tuberculosis bacilli. Keeping it all in the family, his chosen successor is brother Raul Castro. Castro's tumble in September 2004 fueled ongoing speculation about the 78-year-old communist leader's health after 45 years of rule.
He face planted. Got that one right. Name this person.
Of Greek Macedonian heritage, she spoke 9 languages and was a descendant of Alexander the Great's war general, Ptolemy. She had children with both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, using romantic trips down the Nile in her barge to seduce them. A tough boss to work for, she apparently asked servants to test various forms of suicide before choosing the most effective method for herself. As this painting by Koniachi portrays, her alleged choice of poison appears to have been the asp. The 1963 film Extravaganza starring Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton is infamous for bankrupting 20th Century Fox. It was made at a cost of $40 million, $270 million in today's dollars.
Hey, I'm actually doing better. Look at that. I'm not in the negative no more.
Katabatic winds sweeping down the mountains can reach 180 miles per hour, making it the windiest place on Earth. Temperatures recorded as low as -129 make it our planet's coldest spot. On the other hand, it once reached a balmy high of 58. Except for some fishing, legal and otherwise, there is no economic activity. However, it does play host to about 12,000 curious visitors annually. Nearby volcanic activity creates hot springs around Deception Island, providing a novel experience for these southern snowbirds.
God, those people are crazy. I'm actually doing good. Name this guy. Oh, nice.
Spanish colonizers in South America decried the practice of chewing its leaves as the work of the devil. In 1859, an Italian doctor declared it helpful to treat furred tongue, flatulence, and stained teeth. Famous users of happy dust include Sigmund Freud and Sherlock Holmes. In the 1880s, it put the coca in Coca-Cola. In 2003, this thriving industry managed an estimated $35 billion in U.S. sales, all with virtually no advertising.
Oh, duh. Alright, instructions.
Okay, this round is all about time. In each game of 4 degrees, there's a break at the halfway point, where we play the Arc of Time. You can add as many as 200 points to your current score by placing the dates of 6 events in chronological order.
Oh, yeah.
The Zap unit will give you an event and the year it took place. When the date positions itself, the round begins. For 20 points, did this second event happen before or after the first event? If you think it occurred before 1935, you would select the number 1 on your remote. If it happened after 1935, you would select number 2. When all the players have selected their choices, the date will be revealed and then drop into place. Now the stakes are higher.
before.
For 30 points, where does this event go on the timeline?
I don't know.
Here's an important strategy. Players who don't know or don't want to guess may choose to retire from the Arc of Time by pressing the stop button. They will keep the points they have accumulated, and their remotes will be disabled for the rest of the Arc of Time round. In our example, players who think this event happened after 1935, but before 1945, would press 2. If you think it happened before 1935, you would press 1. Or after 1945, you would press 3. After all players have entered their choices, the Zap unit will determine which players answered correctly and which did not. If you were wrong, you bust, losing all the points you've accumulated in the Arc of Time. Each event is worth 10 more points than the last. If you make it to the 6th event, you'll rack up a total of 200 points. The round is over when everyone busts, stops, or the 6th event is played. Players' scores are then added to the overall game scores. Good luck.
Alright. Let's try it. Oh, I guess I lost. I think I got the first one, and I got the second one. Dang this.
Afghanistan's national sport stems from the ancient Mongols. As horsemen, they could swoop up a goat while riding at full gallop. Both horse and rider must be highly skilled. If a rider, called chapandaz, is thrown, the horse is trained to wait. In most sports, the object is to get a ball into a net or across a goal line. In this sport, the ball is the carcass of a headless calf or
Oh
goat.
my god!
Before play, a calf is beheaded and soaked in water to withstand the tugging that takes place.
God.
In Afghanistan, this sport has all the buzz.
Never heard of it. Good luck pronouncing that. That is horrible.
He was offered $1 million by filmmaker Bud Greenspan if he could qualify for the '92 Olympics, but he failed. He was disappointed he only won 2 gold medals in his first Olympics. Prior to competition, he announced he could win 5.
I have no idea.
He made Olympic history in 1972 when he won an unprecedented and currently unequaled 7 gold medals.
I was 10 before I was born.
He certainly left his mark because all 7 gold medals were won in world record time.
So it's March 5th.
The crossed U.S. and checkered
that's
flag
good.
emblem on the 53 prototype had to be redesigned. It's illegal to use the U.S. flag commercially. The The unveiling of its Mako Shark version was scooped by Mattel's Hot Wheels, which released its die-cast toy version weeks earlier. The stylish but vision-obscuring split window on the 63 Stingray was offered only that year. That model is now a highly prized collectible. Zappers,
Corvette,
Bimmers,
yep.
Mercs, Birds, forget them all. Most red-blooded American boys
Vet.
lust after a vet.
Got that one.
Corvettes made racing history in 2004. They won every single American Le Mans Series event as well as the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Right place, time, and idea. Gary Dahl's product transformed this advertising executive into a millionaire in just a few short months. This nutty notion was helped along by an article in Newsweek, 2 Tonight Show appearances, and stories in 75% of U.S. newspapers. Each one of the 2.5 tons of this product came with a training manual and a cardboard box designed to look like a pet carrying case. Although they couldn't shake a paw, these well-trained geological pets could be commanded to stay or roll over and play dead.
Stupid pet rock.
Over 1 million of these were sold at $3.95 before Americans came to their collective senses and turned their attention from pet rocks to pop rocks.
Geometry. Good. Geography.
Construction began in 1078 by William the Conqueror, as much to protect the Normans from the Londoners as to protect London from anyone else. Officially Her Majesty's Palace and Fortress, it's also home to the Crown Jewels, last used for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. It served as treasury, armory, mint, palace, and place of execution. The last human prisoner was Rudolf Hess in May 1941. Kept at government expense, ancient legend states, so long as the ravens remain at the tower, England is safe from invasion.
Tower, London.
These last prisoners of the tower have their wings clipped to prevent escape.
Oh, I lost all points on that one. They teased me with the screen.
The name of this 700-year-old kingdom means land of the free. Unlike other Southeast Asian countries, it retained its autonomy. Its independence is credited to its freedom-loving spirit, the Buddhist faith, the throne, and the good luck brought by the annual Monkey Festival. The king must profess and defend Buddhism, even though the Constitution declares complete religious freedom. This land, once known as Siam, encourages males to become monks, even for a few weeks, to accrue merit for the next life. Thais don't normally shake hands,
right.
but instead press the palms together in a prayer-like gesture called a Y.
A Y? I got it. Let's go to credits. Repeats the soundtrack. Loops the music. I was gonna see if I can find a DVD game, but I can't find one right now. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my content. Please give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. See you. Bye.